Hey guys, welcome to episode 57. So delighted that you're along today. Well, I can't believe it, but I'm up to 45 subscribers. 45 subscribers. Thank you so much. Never in my wildest imaginations would I have thought that 45 people would want to come along on this adventure with me. But that's the case, and I couldn't be happier. Well, we're continuing to frame the left side of the building now, and it's coming along pretty good. As you can see, we got a nail gun happening now, so we're using a compressor, and a friend of mine lent me his nail gun, so that's speeding things up quite a bit, as code requires nails and not screws. Excellent. So I think that's 8 hours of framing all told. My helper likes to work 2.5, 3 hours a day. He's 78 years old, so that's understandable, but it's perfect. It's perfect. And it's looking good. I'm very happy with it. There was going to be a window here where the ladder is, but then it occurred to us that it would intersect a wall that's going to be on the inside. And that's where the boiler and the panel and all the hot water tank and all your essential equipment for the house is going to go. So it wouldn't have worked. So we took the window out of here and we put it there instead. So now when you're walking down the stairs, you can look inside and go, hello. Hey, Jim, how you doing in there, buddy? You having a good time? Let's hope that day comes. The more we frame, just illustrates how much of a monster this thing is. I gotta say, my wife got a little bit carried away when she did the design. But in her defense, we added the basement. And when you add a basement, boom, 33% of the total square footage takes place. So, all right, those concrete blocks that I manufactured are all varnished, and I thought I'd put them into position just to have a little aesthetic fun for a little bit of a change. But you know what? For inventing those, creating the molds, I actually made the molding by taking a router bit and routing some strips and then putting them inside the molds. For some reason they go green, but I don't know, I got this texture thing worked out. I don't know, I like them. Not too bad for just inventing something. I don't know, you might not see those on a really new house, but hey, we're on a bit of a budget here, so we make our own stuff. I like them, whatever. Well, this is so cool to finally be making some serious framing progress. After 15 months of not so fun labor most of the time, we are starting to get some traction, and I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. I'm a little concerned that there's no windows in the front here. Keep in mind, that's all underneath a deck. But nevertheless, I think I'm going to talk to the house designer about possibly adding some windows down there. It's gonna look like a wall as you approach the front otherwise. You know, it's just all gonna be solid. So it's like a little bit intimidating. However, from a practicality point of view, if you're in the basement, yeah, it's gonna be pretty dark down there. Personally, I like dark because then I can do funky lights or create an atmosphere. But you never know. Still, if someone was trying to make this house in any way saleable, I think it would probably be a good idea to do some windows in the front on that lower level. Happy. Next week, we're gonna start sheeting it. There's some flashing considerations, Tyvek involved, 1/2-inch plywood. Got the plywood right here, waiting, and looking cool. So at that point, once we get the lower level all sheeted and Tyvek'd, then we might have to slow down a little bit as we get into the crappy weather. But who knows? Today we worked and got stuff done. Very pleased. I'm as lonely as the ocean blue. Lonely as the ocean blue. Sad alone without you. I never felt